Hey everybody, it's Taylor Rasher from Long Realty. Now normally I'm here to bring you the Tucson market snapshot, but instead I decided that this month it would be beneficial for all of you to give you more of a holistic picture on how the Tucson real estate market has been performing throughout 2020. So in order to help illustrate my points, I decided to bring out something awesome that Long Realty produces every year. And we call that the mid-year state of the market report. So we're going to go through a couple charts and graphs in order to give you a very clear picture of what 2020 has looked like. We all know 2020 has been kind of a tough year in many ways, and real estate experienced quite a dip in February and March when we know the coronavirus was really striking hold in our country. So this chart shows the pending sales, and we certainly saw a decrease during that time. However, we have seen an immediate and exponential increase in our pending sales since that time throughout May and June. In fact, June's number of pending sales was higher than any single month over the last 2 years. Now, when we look at the closed sales, we have a similar chart. We saw a dip in March and April, but we are still seeing that exponential rise in closed transactions throughout June and into July. And we are predicting that the beginning part of the third quarter will continue to see an increase in closings and even exceed what we saw in 2019. Now, one of the factors we're dealing with in our current real estate market is the historically low inventory levels. This chart reflects the months of inventory at a few different price points, and I'd really like to hone in on the $0 to $500,000 range. We're looking at around 1 month of inventory throughout all of 2020, which is why new listings are seeing multiple offers within hours or even days from hitting the market. Sometimes many of those offers are way above the asking price. Now, the reason we're seeing so many offers is because buyers, especially first-time buyers, are flooding the market to take advantage of these historic interest rates. This shows that over the last 5 decades, interest rates overall have decreased, but nothing compared to what we're seeing in 2020. This shows we're at around about 3% for a 30-year fixed, but in July, we've actually seen many interest rates under 3%. Now, when you're talking about money and borrowing it quite cheap, that's going to help you in the long run. This chart indicates that although our median sales price in Tucson has increased about 5% in just 12 months, the amount that same buyer would pay actually has gone down about 5% because interest rates are so historically low. And a side note, this is why a lot of people are choosing to refinance right now as well. Now, I'd like to leave you with this one at the end. While we don't have a crystal ball and we can't predict the future, we can speak to the experts. And all of the economists are saying that the housing market has nothing but a robust and strong future ahead of it. In fact, here in Arizona, over the next 3 months, us realtors are predicting that the average and median sales price is going to increase anywhere from 2 to 3%. And when we look at next year and in 2022, all factors and indicators are pointing to a strong and growing housing market, which means for all the homeowners out there, a little bit more equity and appreciation in your properties. Now, I want to leave everyone with this. While we don't know what will happen, one thing that is certain is that Tucson in 2020, it is a great time to be a buyer or a seller. Now, if you have any questions or if you'd like to review this report in its entirety, shoot me an email or give me a call, and I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we'll talk to you next month. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and thanks for watching.